And we welcome you to the Michael Pierce Athletic Complex on the campus of East Poinsett County High School for our continuing coverage here on Tubetown and Facebook Live of the 2A2 District Tournament. We are into the consolation round. I'm Randy Myers under the headset along with Marcus Carlton. And as we said, Marcus, this is consolation round basketball, these first two games tonight. But these two, in each of these two games, these clubs are playing for more than just third-place trophies. More importantly, they're playing for seedings and pairings in next week's regional tournaments.
Absolutely. You know, to get to this point, you had to drop a game somewhere along the way, and the last thing you want to do is to drop another one and have to face the top seed coming out of the other district when you tie up in the regionals next week at Mark Tree.
So in the battle for third place in the girls division of the tournament, it's the top two teams out of the West, the Salem Lady Greyhounds, which come in with an overall record of 20-6. They finished 10-4 in conference play. They're the number one seed out of the Western Division of the district, and they'll be taking on a team they're quite familiar with in Cotter, the number two team out of the West. The Lady Warriors are 18-15 overall. They went 9-6 in conference play. Here's a look at your starters for this game for Salem. They'll go with Allison Walsh, a 5'6 junior. She wears number 11. The other forward is Quincy Humphreys, a 5'7 senior, wears number 30. The guards are Kaylee Walling, a 5'7 senior, wearing number 23. Madison Sellers, and we'll give you the rest of them momentarily. We're about to get the game tipped and underway, and the ball is in the air and controlled by Cotter. Coming up with the basketball is Honey Gray, senior guard. Here's a shot from the corner that's going to be a little short, and Salem has the rebound. Out of traffic with it. Here come the Greyhounds. They get it on the left side. Now they'll go 5-on-5 to set up the offense. Allison Walsh has it. Gets it inside. The basket's off the glass and good for Salem by Aaron Cameron.
Good backdoor cut there, and Humphreys in the post there found her on the cut.
Cotter with the basketball. Clausen has it. They get it over in the corner on the right side. Back out high on the left wing. Against a zone defensively for Salem. Cotter with the basketball. McCullum with it high on the right wing. In the corner it comes for Alexa Wooten. Back out high and now skip pass to the left wing. Back to the right side. McCullum goes baseline, puts up a runner off the glass. It won't go, and Walling has the rebound for Salem. Back the other way come the Greyhounds as Madison Sellers takes the bounce pass, fires it into the high post, dribble drive down the left side of the lane. Now a kick out for three off the left wing. It's no good. And Cotter has the defensive board. Clear it out for Bramlett. And now to McCullum, who will bring it ahead, or rather Gray. Now on the left wing. Skip pass over to Honey Gray. She'll put up a three, and it finds the range.
Nice shot there by Honey Gray. She had quite a hustle game last night. Not a big stat line, but did a lot of dirty work.
Salem with the basketball for three from the top of the key. The jump shot is good for Quincy Humphreys.
You got to wonder on the quick turnaround, Randy, how fatigue is going to play a role in this game for both of these teams.
Yeah, both of them in action as recently as last night. Here's a three off the left side that answers for Cotter by Macy Clausen.
Doesn't seem to be affecting them so far.
Puts the Warriors up 6-5 here early in the opening quarter. Sellers has it in the corner with a bounce pass down low. Now to the elbow, dribble drive right down the middle of the lane. Shot off the glass and good for Salem by Humphreys. Her second bucket of the game. She's got 5 already. And it's 7-6 already. Seeing several lead changes here in the opening minutes. Cotter with the basketball. Working against the zone. Skip pass over on the left side. Now back out to Gray. Gray with a dribble drive. Kick into the corner. Drive to the baseline. Shot off the back iron. Won't fall. And Salem with a defensive board. This is Walling with it. High on the right wing. Cotter showing a little 2-1-2 zone on this possession. Here's a three from out high for Humphreys. This one rims out. Rebound. Put back up and in, however, by Aaron Cameron. She's got 4, and it's 9-6, a 3-point lead for Salem. Gray tracks down the loose ball for Cotter. Skip pass over to the left wing. Back to Gray. She'll fire a three and find the range. Second triple of the game for Honey Gray. Back the other way with it, a three answering off the left side for Salem from Allison Walsh. Both of these teams lighting it up from the bonus sphere here in the opening quarter, Marcus.
Yeah, that's blowing my fatigue theory right out of the water right now.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it at that pace. Loose ball will keep it with Cotter with 4:06 to play in the quarter. Salem with a 3-point lead. Honey Gray has it high on the right wing, gets it in the corner for Wooten. Shot off the back iron will go long and out of bounds, and Salem will get it back. This is the fourth meeting of the season between these two ball clubs. Salem won 2 out of 3 during the regular season. They split a pair of conference games, and then Salem also won a tournament game during the regular season. Here's a jumper from the corner that's no good. Sellers the rebound, kicks it out. 18-footer off the left side is too strong. And a scramble for the loose ball, and still up for grabs at midcourt. Finally, Gray grabs it for Cotter. She'll kick it on the left wing. Step back three on the way and short, but Cotter gets the offensive rebound. Powering her way back up and drawing the foul was Marie Reed, a senior.
Looks like they're going to get Humphreys for that foul there.
That is our first foul of the game, coming at the 3:21 mark of the quarter. Reed at the line shooting 2 for the Lady Warriors. Knocks down the front end.
Coach Faulkner for Salem arguing his point that she was straight up, but I don't think he's going to win that one.
A little late at this point. She makes them both to get Cotter back to within one, and we've got a timeout on the floor, I believe taken by Cotter. So we'll step aside for a quick timeout. Back with more in a moment from EPC.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
Here at EPC in the opening round of the consolation round, I should say, of the district tournament. In the girls' battle for third place, it's Salem and Cotter. Here's a three off the left side that falls well short for Salem, and it'll go back over to Cotter with 3:09 remaining in the period.
You know, Randy, we've seen both of these teams earlier this week. I think we've seen more three-pointers from each of these teams tonight than we have in any other game they've played so far.
They have not been shy to put it up from outside, neither team.
Little different approach from last night especially. Both teams seemed to pound it inside a little more last night.
Here's a loose ball knocked away by Sellers for Salem as she brings it across the timeline. Now needs some help. Gets it over for Humphreys at the top of the key. She'll dribble to the elbow. Kick it into the corner for Walling, who fires a three that's off the mark. And Honey Gray grabs the defensive rebound for Cotter. She'll bring it back the other way with a smile on her face. Find a teammate. Back to Gray. On the left wing, pass into the paint, knocked away and stolen by Humphreys for Salem. She'll clear it out for Sellers. Jump pass across the timeline on the left wing to Walsh. And now Humphreys curls down the left side of the lane and scores off the glass.
Good drive there by Humphreys. That was more of the style of game we saw them play last night.
Salem's lead is back to 3. Just over 2 to play in the opening frame. Cotter with the basketball on the right wing to Gray. She'll fire a three. This one's off the back iron. And they get the rebound and the reset. Back to Gray, this time on the left wing. She'll go right side to Clausen. Shot from there is no good. Humphreys tracks it down in the corner. And now they push it ahead to Walling, who brings it across in transition. They've got 3-on-1 numbers and a foul against Cotter.
They're going to get Marie Reed on the hack there. You can see here on the replay, good drive, going straight to the hole, and she did the only thing you can do there to not give up the layup.
So at the line for Salem is Kaylee Walling, a 5'7" senior. Shooting 2 here with $1:36 left in the first period. Knocks down the front end.
Substitution into the game for Cotter. Sam Sanchez in. She replaces Bramblett.
Sanchez is a junior forward. Second free throw also good for Walling as she makes them both. And it's 16-11. Minute and a half remaining in the opening period. Cotter with the basketball. Reed feeds it low to Sanchez. Shot is off the mark. Sellers the defensive rebound, and she'll lead the pack back the other way and misses the layup. Reed the defensive board. Gets it for Clausen, and she'll bring it ahead this time for Cotter. Goes left side for Gray against the Greyhound zone. Bounce pass in the corner for Reed. Back to Clausen, left side to Gray. Gray with a dribble drive, shoots in front of the elbow and may have been fouled.
Yeah, I believe they got Sellers there on the defensive foul.
That'll be the first personal on Sellers. Second team foul on Salem with Honey Gray shooting free throws for Cotter.
Randy, watch for Sam Sanchez in the post. She had several possessions last night against Marmaduke where she would get great position, make a great drop step, but just couldn't get the shot to fall.
First free throw is a miss for Gray. Second one's on the way, and that one won't drop either. And a battle for the rebound. Whistle.
Not sure what the call was there.
Not sure either, but it's going to belong to Salem. So the Greyhounds work it ahead against token pressure. Get it across the timeline, feed it low to Walling. She tried the reverse layup, but got fouled in the process.
I believe that's Sam Sanchez on the foul there.
Her first, second team foul on Cotter.
Saw there on the replay, that was a great look ahead underneath the goal, but I almost think she was too far under to complete the layup, so she got bailed out with the foul.
They didn't rule it a shooting foul like I thought, so they'll inbound from the baseline. Here's Walling with it out high at the top of the key. Now dribbles to the elbow and fires and scores. First field goal for Walling. Makes it 18-11. Salem with their largest lead of the game now. Clausen has it out high for Cotter. In the corner to Reed. Back out high, now over to Gray. She'll shoot a short jumper from the baseline up and in. Gray with 8 to get it back to 5 for Cotter. 18-13 your score. Walsh has it on the left side. Gets it for Sellers. She'll fire from the bonus sphere and miss just before the horn. And we've got 1 quarter in the books here at EPC in the consolation game of the 2A2 district tournament. With Salem leading, we'll step aside for a timeout. Back in a moment.
Tickets to the 2018 Ag Bash are on sale now. Support local children and families by attending Ag for Autism's Ag Bash. A night of food, fun, silent auction, and even a special performance by Barrett Baber of NBC's The Voice. Ag for Autism is an allegiance of Northeast Arkansas agriculture-related businesses dedicated to helping children and families affected by autism. Ag Bash goes down Monday, March 12th at ASU Centennial Hall. Purchase tickets or become a sponsor at agforautism.org.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
And we welcome you back to EPC in Lepanto, the host site of this year's 2A2 district tournament. We are in the consolation game of the girls division of the tournament here as we head into the second quarter. Salem's got a 5-point lead on Cotter. It's 18-13.
Yeah, that was a fast-moving, high-paced first quarter for the most of the time on the clock. It seemed like we had a three-point shooting contest going for a while.
Well, there weren't many fouls called, only a total of 4 fouls. Here's a 3 off the left side for Cotter to get the second quarter, for Salem, I should say, to get the second quarter started successfully as Walsh finds the range. Cotter back the other way. Reed has it in the corner. Skip pass out for Gray. She'll drive to the elbow, go right side to Clausen, and the shot is a miss. Salem with a rebound. Outlet for Sellers, and she'll walk it ahead. Picked up by Gray as she crosses. Gets it for Walsh. Out to Humphreys. And in the corner for Sellers. Now on the right wing, pass into the Cotter bench. And I don't think that's what they drew up there.
No, I don't believe that's going to work.
So it's 21-13 after the Salem turnover. Cotter will get the ball back. Comes in the corner on the right side. Skip pass over for Gray. She'll put up a short runner in the lane that misses off the back iron. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Last touch by Salem. So Gray will inbound from the baseline, her right side of the basket as she faces the floor. Pass is knocked away and stolen by Walling. And then we've got a timeout or a foul. Well, there was a stop and play. I'm not sure what that was about, but
okay, I believe the official that blew the whistle wasn't the one that made the call. They called that foul, I believe, on Alexa Woot.
Okay. So Salem has it. Here's a three from the corner on the way, and good by Walsh. Her third of the game. She's got 9 points. And now Cotter wants and gets a timeout.
Maybe a 30-second here. Let's see what we get. A full timeout.
All right, so we'll step aside for a brief timeout and back in a moment from EPC.
Tickets to the 2018 Ag Bash are on sale now. Support local children and families by attending Ag for Autism's Ag Bash, a night of food, fun, silent auction, and even a special performance by Barrett Baber of NBC's The Voice. Ag for Autism is an allegiance of Northeast Arkansas agriculture-related businesses dedicated to helping children and families affected by autism. Ag Bash goes down Monday, March 12th at ASU Centennial Hall. Purchase tickets or become a sponsor at agforautism.org.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Good look there at Salem coach Scott Faulkner as we get set to return to action after the Cotter timeout. 6:46 left in the half, and Salem enjoying a 24-13 lead, their largest advantage of the game thus far.
Yeah, they've definitely extended their lead out. Of course, a lot of that's due to Ashley Walsh going 3 of 4 from three-point range.
Here's Clausen with it for Cotter. Pass across the lane. Baseline shot is no good. And Salem has the rebound. Walsh comes away with it, pushes it ahead for Humphreys, who tried the lane, decided to go out on the wing instead. Now the feed down low. Bucket and a foul. Answering with the basket was Autumn Freeman for her first points of the evening. And who they call it fouling?
They're going to get Wooten again on that one as well.
So that's her second quick foul. And Autumn Freeman at the line for the M1 opportunity for Salem with 6:14 left in the period and the half. She makes it. So Salem starting to flex their muscle a little bit, leading 27-13. Clausen has it, gets it over for Gray. Back to Clausen. Right side to Gray, feed down low, baseline shot blocked by Humphreys.
Nice block.
Freeman comes away with it and then gets fouled. Foul was on Gray, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
That's her first and the 15 foul.
That's what I have, 15 foul.
Inside 6 to play in the half. Walling dribbles into the corner, finds Humphreys. She'll let go of a three that misses, but the rebound put up and still a miss. Got a good look, just came away empty-handed. Here's Gray in transition, back the other way with it for Cotter. Out to Clausen at the top of the key. Bounce pass on the right wing, back to Gray to Clausen. She'll take a three from straight away. It's a miss. Rebound, put up and in.
Sanchez, I believe?
I thought it was Bramblett.
Okay. I saw the 2, I just didn't see the other number.
Yeah, I think that was Michaela Bramblett. Here's Walling. Dribbles down to the baseline and then got pinned too far up underneath the basket, but she may have drawn a foul. Foul on Bramblett. And with 5:11 to play in the half. Salem inbounds into the paint for Sellers. She'll catch, shoot, and score from about 4 feet away.
Well, you can see the Salem Greyhounds just starting to impose their will. They've started moving their offense inside a little bit, and I think that's helping them out.
They've got their largest lead of the game now at 29-15. Gray has it out between the circles for the Warriors. Fires it into Sanchez. Now out on the wing for Clausen. Clausen with a stutter step, gets it back out to Gray. Ball deflected, and Gray grabs it. Inside to Sanchez, turnaround jumper misses. She just couldn't get the roll.
Had that happen to her several times last night, Randy. She would do everything right, just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Here's Sellers across the timeline for Humphreys. Humphreys draws contact, but no foul. Now they go down low to Sellers. Brings it back outside for Walsh, out high to Humphreys. And they're going to call her for a walk. Drucker pivot put just a little too much, and resulting in a Salem turnover.
Randy, the big possession here for Cotter. They need to get a basket, just something, anything to stop the bleeding right now because Salem's on quite the roll.
Here's Reed with it on the left wing, guarded by Walling. Bounce pass in the corner will be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Cotter with 4 minutes remaining in the half. Out to Clausen. Against the zone, finds Gray. She'll let go of a three that's short, and another defensive rebound for Salem. Walsh comes away with it, gets it for Sellers, and she'll be fouled on her way down the left side of the lane.
I believe that'll be 17 fouls on Cotter.
The personal foul was on Sanchez. And Sellers, it's at the line for the 1-and-1. Makes the front end.
Got a substitution into the game for Salem. Let's see. It'll be Paige Clausen.
Sellers with a pair of free throws. She has 4 points. It's 31-15 now as the Salem lead continues to swell. Here's a three from out high that misses off the back iron. Sanchez the rebound, can't get the drop. Ball will go out of bounds, and Cotter will keep possession. Paige Clausen will inbound. Tries the bounce pass to Reed on the block. She turns, spins, misses off the glass. Sanchez the rebound, and then she may have been fouled.
We get Autumn Freeman, I believe, for that foul.
They'll inbound on the wing. And here's a whistle and another foul away from the ball.
Get Kaylee Walling for that one. Still only 14 fouls for Salem.
Sanchez misses from outside. Salem the rebound, and Sellers back the other way with it. Finds Walsh. Open three ball off the left wing. Got it. Walsh knocking him down left and right from the outside, Marcus.
Having quite a shooting performance here in the first half.
And now here's another Cotter turnover as they walk with the basketball.
I've got her at 4 of 5 from three-point range here in the first half.
Things just not going well at all right now for Cotter, and we've got another timeout.
I believe he's going to do a 30-second timeout. So
all right, we'll hold it here for the time being. But, yeah, as you mentioned, Marcus, Cotter needs something, anything positive to happen at this point because Salem is on a serious roll at the moment.
Well, in the pace that Cotter and for that fact, Salem both were shooting three-pointers and making. Salem's been able to keep it up. Cotter hasn't been able to match them. And I think that's, led to this 19-point lead in a matter of just sheer minutes for Salem.
Both teams will still have basketball in the future next week at the regional tournament in Mark Tree. This game will decide seedings and pairings for that event.
Good backdoor look.
Wide open basket underneath for Salem by Freeman. And I believe it was Sellers who found her from out high.
Definitely caught the defense napping there. There was no one close to her.
There's a running jumper off the right wing, up and good for Cotter by Bramlett. She has 4. 2.5 minutes left until halftime. Here's a 3 from out high that misses from Sellers. Rebound tipped, and she'll chase it down in the corner. Now they go underneath to Walsh, out to Walling. 3 is on the way, and a foul may have her at the line shooting 3.
We're going to get Paige Clausen for that foul there on the three-pointer. Good spot up and look, just a little too much body contact there when she turned to block out.
36-17 your score as Walling goes to the line to shoot 3. Got the first one. Two more to shoot for the 5'8" senior. Second one is a make.
Substitution into the game for Cotter. Going to have Honey Gray back in.
As we await the final free throw from Walling. She makes them all, and Cotter's back the other way with a basketball. Bramlett misses from the elbow. They get the rebound out on the right wing for a reset. Here's Reed from the baseline. She can't find the range, and Sellers has the defensive rebound for the Greyhounds. Spins away from traffic and crosses the timeline with just inside 2 to play in the half. Ball knocked out of bounds by Bramlett. It'll stay with Salem. Greyhounds leading 39-17.
Randy, I missed that last free throw. Did she make that?
She did.
Okay.
Got them all 3. Sellers with it out high for the Greyhounds. Finds Walling on the right wing. Out for Humphreys. 3 from there is off the back iron. Foul away from the ball, it looked like.
Going to get Sanchez for that foul. And Randy, I've got 3 on her unofficially. Looks like I'm 1 ahead because the official score has 2 on the board.
Well, so I've got 3 as well on my book, so.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better.
I guess that means we're both wrong. I don't know. So
at least I'm in good company.
Yeah. Humphreys at the line, and now a foul on the rebound against Salem. That'll be on Sellers.
I've got 2 on Sellers.
As do I.
Looks like we got a substitution into the game. I think we're right on that one because she's going to the bench for a little bit.
And the clock agrees with us this time. So it's 39-17, $1:42 left in the half as Walling, or rather Gray, brings it ahead for the Warriors. Gets it over for Clausen. Now out to Reed. Bounce pass to Gray on the right wing. Inside out from the high post. Pass onto the wing is knocked out of bounds by Freeman.
Good defensive anticipation of the skip pass. Cotter's been using that a lot, and she read it perfectly.
There's another loose ball that gets swatted out of bounds. It'll stay with Cotter. 1:18 left in the half. Bramlett goes baseline, shoots over a double team, misses. Walling comes away with it for Salem. Dribbles into the right wing corner. Now brings it back out between the circles to reset the offense. Over to Walsh, who's being face guarded by Clausen. Now for Humphrey, she'll direct traffic from there. Inside a minute left in the half now. Here's Walling with it. Underneath the Humphreys, brings it into the corner. Spots up for a 3 and knocks it down. She's got double digits now with 10. And it's 42-17. This one they go turbo clock. And a turnover on Cotter at the other end as Bramlett takes 1 step too many.
Well, just a string of things. It's almost like all the dominoes are starting to fall negatively for Cotter here in the first half. Substitution back into the game for Cotter is going to be Macy Clausen.
Cotter's been held only 4 points thus far in this second period.
It's quite the change from the first period.
Rich with it, gets it out to Humphreys. Kendra Rich ends up with it down low and draws a foul. That'll be on either Reed or Gray.
See the replay there, just a pump fake, got her in the air. They're calling that on Reed. I've got 2 for her.
So Kendra Rich, the 5'8 senior, is at the line, misses the front end with one still to shoot with 16.7 seconds remaining in the half. Got the second one for her first point of the evening. Gray back the other way with it now for the Warriors.
Randy, I think if I'm Cotter, I pull back and hold for one shot to not give up another backbreaker here at the end of the half.
Shoot from the elbow and miss. Humphreys the defensive board. 2 seconds remaining. Here's a shot from midcourt that'll be well shy. And 2 quarters in the books as we have reached halftime with Salem dominating this one. The Greyhounds leading Cotter 43-17.
Life doesn't always go as planned. So when a power surge affects your TV, or a breakfast mishap takes out your laptop, Guardware multi-device protection gives you peace of mind, knowing your devices will be repaired or replaced with just one call, and without breaking the bank. Protection you can trust. Guardware from Ritter. Enroll today to keep what matters most protected tomorrow.
No matter what kind of business you own or operate, you need to keep it connected. Ritter Communications delivers the fastest business internet speeds available at a price that won't slow you down. Ritter offers reliable 24-hour service with network monitoring, along with the scalable options your business needs to grow. And we do it all on our own fiber optic network. The choice is yours, and so is the savings. Connect to something better. Call or visit RitterBusiness.com today.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to RitterCommunications.com.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
Until you've seen how fast it really is, some people's reaction to Ritter's 100 megabit internet might be like, 100 mega, huh? Here's how we describe it. Mega beautiful, mega fast, mega blast, mega party, mega Ritter. There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. In a word, that means mega fun. If you're not getting your high-speed internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Only from Ritter Communications. Right by you.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications. Right by you.
High-speed internet for every grown-up, grandparent, kid, teen, and in between. Ritter's got it. Every JPEG, MPEG, and GIF for the working mom or the working stiff, loaded in a GIF. Whether you're a blogger, gamer, or pixel tamer, don't be a slow-speed blamer. Don't waste your time waiting to load that page. Get Ritter high-speed internet. It's all the rage.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. Only from Ritter Communications. Right by you.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
With so many great mega services available from Ritter Communications, it's hard to pick just one. Save a bundle with bundled services. Talk as much as you want, when you want, with unlimited long distance. Get the speed you need with up to 15, 30, 50, and even 100 megabits per second internet. Enjoy online bill pay and protect all your online data and devices with Tech Home and Guardware. With so many choices, options, and savings from Ritter, all you can say is, wow! Mega services, mega savings. That's Mega Ritter.
You work here, you play here, you live here, and yet most of what you watch on television is about somewhere other than here. Until now, we proudly present Tubetown, TV about you. Tubetown is a Ritter Communications exclusive network featuring local sports, community events, unique and original programming from our community. Tubetown takes what's best about television, what's best about the community, and brings them together. Tubetown, only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Satellite TV providers force you to sign a long-term contract, then saddle you with second-rate service and price increases. Ritter delivers TV service with stunning HD channels, plus bundle savings on the area's fastest internet, and a better home phone service with no long-term contracts, backed by our local customer care team. No contracts, no nonsense, just great service. Don't get stuck with a dish. Visit RitterCommunications.com to learn more.
Introducing Ritter's new whole home DVR solution. Record up to 6 of your favorite programs at the same time and watch them in up to 5 different rooms throughout your home. Manage your recordings, set parental controls, and more from your smartphone or tablet with the free Follow Me TV app. But the best part is equipment starts at only $25 per month when added to an existing TV package. Ritter Communications, right by you.
And we welcome you back to the Michael Pierce Athletic Complex. We have reached halftime here in this consolation game with the battle for third place in the girls division of the 2A2 district tournament, with Salem in control of this one. They lead 43-17 at the half, Marcus.
Yeah, I think you can look at these halftime stats here and see the first line is going to tell the story. Your field goal percentage. Cotter shooting 32% from the field, while Salem is scorching the nets pretty well at 63%. Free throws, there's not a whole lot of difference there. 2 of 4 for Cotter, 7 of 9 for Salem. Fouls, 10-5. Of course, that relates back to the difference in free throws. You've got Cotter with 10 fouls and Salem with 5. Turnovers, 6 for Cotter and only 2 turnovers for Salem, which is pretty impressive considering how quickly we moved up and down the floor the first half.
Well, and I think the telling stat of the first half is one you don't necessarily see here on our graphics, and that stat is 25-4. That's how much Salem outscored Cotter in the second period.
Yeah, when you get on a roll like Salem did and have everything go right, that there's no reason. It's obvious why they're up as big as they are here in the at halftime.
So we're at halftime in the first of 4 games here on the afternoon and evening. Our next game, of course, will be the boys' third place battle between Sloan Hendricks, the number 2 seed out of the West, and BIC, the 4 seed out of the East. And then our 2 championship games, which will follow this evening, the girls' championship game between Marmaduke and Sloan Hendricks, and the boys' championship game, 2 teams out of the East from just about 10 minutes apart here between Marktree and East Poinsett County. And it'll be, I believe, at least the 4th, if not 5th meeting of the season between those 2 ball clubs, and Marktree's won them all thus far in pretty dominant fashion.
Yeah, they haven't seemed to have much trouble with anybody so far in this tournament, and then also throughout the regular season. I mean, there's a reason they've got that goose egg on the right column on their season record, but I expect things will probably get heated, intense, and be a lot of fun later tonight for that nightcap.
I want to thank all of our sponsors who are making our coverage of the district tournament possible. That includes Faith Funeral Service of Manila, also Murphy Dental Care in Imboden, and Towel & Sons Auto Sales in Manila. We'll step aside for a timeout. Back with more from Lepanto in a moment.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towel & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Welcome back to the Michael Pierce Athletic Complex at EPC, host site of the 2A2 District Tournament. Set to begin the second half here in the girls' battle for third place between Salem and Cotter, and Salem sitting in pretty good shape as we begin the third period, leading 43-17. Cotter will get the ball to start the second half.
Looks like both teams going back to their original starting lineups here to start the third quarter as well.
Loose basketball knocked away and stolen by Humphreys at midcourt for Salem. Gets it for Sellers. Now over to Humphreys. Right side to Walsh, our leading scorer from the first half, and now a steal, but a foul apparently against Cotter.
Yeah, they're going to get Bramblett for a little reach in there. Her second on the game.
So Walling will inbound across from the Salem bench. Puts it in play for Sellers. Now on the left side, down low to Freeman. Kick out into the corner. Jumper from Walling is no good. They get the offensive rebound. That's a miss. Another offensive board, and this time a foul on Cotter.
Garrett Bramblett again, almost deja vu right there.
Boy, and Aaron Cameron dominating the board on that possession for Salem. Walling to inbound from the baseline.
Interesting offensive set there.
Bounce passes, now a steal. As Clausen takes it away for Cotter. Brings it ahead and gets it for Gray. Right side to Reed against a double team. Back in the corner. Baseline floater is no good. And a jump ball on the rebound. It'll give it back to Salem. Cotter's going to come with some cool full court pressure, but not before a timeout by Cotter.
So see if we get a full or a 30 here. I imagine it's probably a 30. Yeah, just a 30-second timeout.
We'll keep it here for the time being. But,
you know, looking ahead to this next game, this boys game with Buffalo Island and Sloan Hendricks, it'll be interesting to see the attitude and composure from both of these teams coming off of big losses last night, especially Sloan Hendricks. Sloan Hendricks was just overmatched last night, and it was really one of those nights, you know, I think I said during the broadcast that, you know, some nights you're the windshield, some nights you're the bug, and they were certainly the bug last night against Mark Treep. So it'll be interesting to see their attitude and body language when they first come out tonight.
Salem with the ball as we return to play out of the timeout by the Greyhounds as Cotter comes with some token full court pressure. Now the ball swiped out of bounds. Let's see who touched it last. Looks like Cotter's going to get the turnover and they'll get the ball back. Good play there by Marie Reed to force the turnover. And Gray will inbound just below our broadcast position here at midcourt. Now brings it to the top of the key, goes right side in the corner. Baseline jump shot on the way, missing everything, and the rebound for Sellers for Cotter. It was clear of traffic across the timeline. They swing it down low, but Bramblett does a nice job of getting back defensively and filling the passing lanes for Cotter. And stolen right back away at the other end. So Cotter's been able to come up with a couple of big defensive plays here in the second half, but they've been unable to capitalize. Sellers has it out high for Walling. Guarded there by Gray in man-to-man defense. Now eases out high. Right wing to Sellers. Pass into the lane for Humphrey. She'll shoot from the free throw line and miss. Cotter comes away with it. This is Gray. Feeds it into the corner for Reed. Short jumper in the lane, up and good for Alexa Wooten for her first bucket of the evening.
Nice little move there in the middle to get the pump fake and get around the defender.
43-19 your score. Walling push it ahead to Humphreys, who goes to the rim, has the shot blocked, and it's stolen away by Wooten. Back the other way comes Cotter. Cotter's playing better defense in this half. Now they just got to get some points. There's a layup. Nothing good for Bramlett.
We got another timeout here by Salem. I think Coach Faulkner's a little aggravated at his girls right now.
They seem to have maybe lost their focus a little bit. It's 5:19 left in the third period, and another timeout on the floor.
And I did not catch if that was
I believe it's a 30.
So 30? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him signal 30, so
we'll just keep it here.
Again, 5:19 remaining. And
well, and when you have a lead like Salem has, I mean, it's hard to not let up and relax.
Sure.
But when you have somebody like Cotter that you've faced multiple times this year, if you've already defeated them multiple times by double digits, that adds to it as well.
That's a good point.
So this is just a timeout to be like, hey, we got to wake up here before they get this down, because it's still a 22-point game. But as quickly as Cotter has forced a couple turnovers and come back down with a layup, before you know it, this could be down to 10 or 12 points here by the end of the third quarter.
Well, and you can just see from the looks on their faces, Cotter's got a little new life right now. I mean,
sure,
he had long faces by the end of the first half, but you can see a little extra pep in their step now. Just amazing sometimes what a couple of big defensive plays can do
no
for
doubt.
you. They go underneath, and now I walk against Salem as Freeman took one step too many under the basket. And Cotter will get it right back. We'll see if they can continue to seize a little more momentum. Reed has it. Bounce pass. And a walk, I believe, will be called.
Missed opportunity there by Cotter. You force a turnover after, force two turnovers in a row. You come down, you only get one basket off of it.
Token pressure from Cotter. Salem gets it across the timeline to Walling. Now dribbles out between the circles and will set up the offense from there. Fires it into Humphreys. For Walsh, back to Humphreys. Out high to Walling. This is Sellers, down low to Freeman. She misses everything from straight away. Sellers trying to get it back. It does a nice hustle job defensively, just couldn't rein it in, and Cotter will keep the basketball.
A little bit of contact there from Wooten. She might have got away with one on that missed shot there by Freeman.
Honey Gray crossing the timeline with it for the Warriors. In the corner, Clausen fires and misses. Rebound taken by Salem. Walling out of traffic with it. Weaves her way across the timeline. Sets up the offense. Here's Humphreys to Sellers, down low to Freeman, and another miss from straight away for Salem. Gray has it for Cotter. Salem has gone cold. We'll see if Cotter can take advantage. Jump shot won't go down. Fight for the rebound. They'll call it a foul or a jump ball?
I believe a jump ball.
Okay.
I believe it'll go back to Salem. The last two possessions down here for Salem, they've got point-blank looks.
Yeah.
You got to wonder if, if they found a weakness in the Cotter defense, or now they're going to switch the possession and give it to Cotter.
So it will stay with Cotter as Gray will inbound from the baseline on the right side.
But Freeman's been slipping behind that zone the last two trips down.
Inside to Reed. She turns and scores on a tough shot off the glass over a double team. Reed with 4. Back to a 20-point game now. This is Walling being chased hard by Gray. Might have got away with a push-off. Now here's Humphreys with it. She'll dribble to the block and score from there. Humphreys with a dozen. Takes it 45-23. Runner in traffic, no. Rebound to Salem. Walling comes away with it, gets it back to Sellers. She'll bring it across. Ball knocked loose at midcourt, but a foul will go against Michaela Bramlett, and that'll be her 4th. If my book is correct.
That's what I have as well, and that's
she'll take a seat.
The clock has. Looks like Sanchez back in to replace her.
So Walling has it out high for Salem. Dribbles to center circle, being double teamed. Gets it on the right side. Humphreys from the high post extended with a miss. Wooten the rebound for Cotter. She lets it get away from her, and then Freeman got it. Then she took an extra step and turns it right back over to Cotter.
The Cotter faithful that have made the trip down are trying their best to get behind their girls and give them a little extra momentum here.
Great inbound from the baseline. Finds Wooten. Elbow jump shot. Good. Wooten with all 4 of her points in this third period for Cotter. Makes it 45-25. Bounce pass to Humphreys. Kick out for Walling. She'll shoot a 12-footer that won't go. They get the rebound. Put back is a miss. Wooten to board for Cotter. She'll dribble clear of traffic, get it to Gray across the timeline. Out to Reed. Gray lets go of a 3. It's well short. And Humphreys comes away with a rebound, and she's tied up on a jump ball with 1:58 to play in the third quarter. Walsh will inbound for Salem. Over to Sellers. Across the timeline to Walling. To Humphreys on the wing. 3 on the way. Got it. Humphreys with 15. It's 48-25. Wooten drawing a foul from right in front of the basket.
Good move by Wooten there, and she just got slapped on the wrist a little bit by Kayla Walling.
Foul is Walling's second. It's only the first team foul on Salem as Wooten makes the free throw. She's got 1 more to shoot. Makes them both. Wooten scoreless in the first half, already with 6 in this third period. There's a steal by Reed. Missed the layup, got the rebound, missed that. And then a vicious elbow from Sellers that sends Reed to the ground. And the foul is on Sellers, of course.
I believe that's what you call a battle for the ball right there. I believe they called that foul on Cotter.
Wow, okay. I stand corrected. Salem does get the ball back. And the foul is charged to Reed, apparently.
Yeah, to Reed. That's her third.
And there's a walk by Walsh as she drug her pivot foot before she got rid of the ball. So Cotter will get it right back with 1:15 to play in the period. Gray to trigger from the baseline. Gets it into the corner for Clausen. Back to Gray. Brings it to the top of the key. Clausen goes baseline. Misses in traffic. Gray the rebound and the stick back. Gray in double digits now with 10. Walling against the press. Brings it across. She's going straight to the rim. Has it blocked by Wooten and recovered by Reed. Well, Wooten has really picked things up on both ends of the floor.
No doubt. She's had quite a third quarter.
And now a walk at the other end by Gray. With 41 seconds left in the period as Salem gets it back. Leading 48-29.
It almost seems like Cotter will make 1 step forward and 2 steps back as far as trying to cut into this lead.
They just can't quite make that move to seize the moment, to really get the momentum. Here's a loose ball that will go out of bounds and stay with Salem with 24 seconds left in the period. Walling to inbound. Across from the Salem bench. Finds Walsh. She lost the handle on it. Stolen by Sanchez. And now Gray will bring it ahead. Finds Reed. Knocked away. Gets it back out to Wooten. Left side for Gray. Kick out for Wooten. She'll pass up an open three and then walk with the basketball.
Probably should have went ahead and shot the three as soon as she got the ball.
You could see she thought about it. It was like a moment of indecision, and that resulted in the turnover.
Most times it does when you have that indecision.
4 seconds left. Here's Walsh. She'll fire from midcourt and miss. 3 in the books here in Lepanto with Salem still in control at the end of 3. It's 48-29.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablethon with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Welcome back. Well, Cotter won the third period 12-5 by my count, but they've still got a lot of work to do as they trail 48-29 heading into the final frame. Randy Myers under the headset along with Marcus Carlton as we welcome you back to our continuing coverage of the 2A2 District Tournament here in the third place game of the girls division. Cotter will get the ball to start the final frame. As Honey Gray has it high on the left wing. Gets it over for Clausen. Here's Wooten at the high post. Finds Reed on the right side. She's double teamed. Skip passes for Gray. To Wooten. Wooten throws right down the middle of the lane and scores from 2 feet away.
Another great move by Wooten there in the post to get a point-blank shot.
I mean, she's come from being a non-factor in the first half to scoring 8 second-half points, and now a walk and a turnover at the other end by Salem on their first possession of the fourth quarter.
Humphreys was looking to make a move and just forgot to dribble.
So Gray with it as she brings it back across the timeline for the Warriors. Finds Wooten out high. Wooten puts up a runner in traffic. That one's a little too strong. They got the rebound, but may have fouled somebody in the process. I think that foul's on Sanchez. Is that right?
Yes, that'll be her third, according to the official score. I've got 4.
Yeah, me too, but we'll go with the clock, which is 3.
Sure.
Walling with the ball across the timeline to Rich. Bounce pass into Sellers. Kick out for Walling. She'll jack a 3. It's short. And a loose ball and a foul on the reach in by Sellers, I think.
Got a substitution into the game for Cotter. Looks like Bramblett's coming back in to replace Reed.
So it's 48-31 with 1 minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Gray has it. Gets it over for Clausen in the corner for Bramblett. Lob to Wooten, back to Bramblett. Out to Sanchez. To Wooten. Wooten from 12 feet scores.
I'd keep feeding her, Randy. She's got the hot hand this half.
No doubt. She's feeling it. She has scored 10 second-half points now. Here's Walling with it, and she walked to the basketball as they caught her with a double-team trap and forced the turnover, and Cotter's got another opportunity here to whittle into this lead.
Looks like the three-quarter court pressure by Cotter is causing a little bit of problems for Salem.
They go high-low to Sanchez. She misses off the glass. Got a good look, but just couldn't get the bucket. Here's a steal by Wooten at midcourt. Wooten goes left side. Clausen dribbles into the lane. Fires off balance and misses. Ball will go out of bounds and back to Salem.
Sub in. Looks like Sellers is out.
I think Kendra Rich
back in. Okay.
So the inbound to Walling, and here comes the Cotter pressure. Walling across the timeline this time. Dribbles to the baseline and misses. Sanchez, the defensive board for the Warriors. Clears it out for Bramblett, who gets it to Gray, and she'll come across the timeline with it. Right side to Bramblett. Ball deflected out of bounds by Walling. It'll stay with Cotter with 5:50 remaining. Bramblett double teamed. Out to Gray.
Wooten flashed to the middle, was open for just a split second.
Sanchez fires from outside and gets her first bucket of the game. All those misses from point-blank range, and she scores from outside in traffic.
She did that last night as well. She missed a lot of close ones and hit a couple threes late.
Almost a steal there, but Walling able to retrieve it. Now she's going to the rim and walks with the basketball.
Randy Cotter's put together a good run, and we're down to a 13-point game here with 5 minutes left to go.
Yeah.
This is not over by any means.
I mean, it was 43-17 at halftime, but Cotter keeps chipping away. Here's Wooten with it. She's had the hot hand and gets called for an offensive foul this time.
Got
That's
that
her
as
third.
third.
With a little over 5 minutes to play. 48-35. Humphreys across the timeline. Fires in front of the free throw line. Can't get it, and that shot was falling every time for her in the first half.
Yes, it was.
Here's Gray across the timeline for Cotter. Gets it over on the left side. 3-ball on the way. Got it as Macy Clausen gets her first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout on the floor taken by Salem with 4:41 to play.
Looks like he's going to go for a full timeout.
So we'll be back after the break.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablephone. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablephone with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablephone.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
This was a 26-point game at halftime with Salem in control. Meanwhile, Cotter has put together a 9-0 run to start the fourth quarter, and suddenly it's a 10-point game now, Marcus.
You know, Randy, we mentioned earlier about maybe letting off the gas a little bit. A lot of times you see teams, when they do that, it's hard to put the foot back down on the accelerator and pick it back up.
Cotter continuing to come with full court pressure. And here's another steal at midcourt. Bramblett with it. Dishes for Gray. Runner along the baseline. Won't go. Salem got the rebound and then gets fouled. As Rich, I believe, drew the foul.
And I believe Bramblett has just fouled out of the game.
So a tough loss there for Cotter as Bramblett exits.
It's like Marie Reed will replace her.
With 4:29 to play, we'll be at the other end where Kendra Rich will be at the line for Salem with 4:29 remaining. Makes the front end.
That ends quite the drought for Salem.
Got them both. In fact, those are their first points of the fourth quarter.
Rich goes out and is replaced by Sellers for the Lady Greyhounds.
There's Gray with it. Gets it over for Clausen. Bounce pass to Reed. Loose ball. Scramble for it on the floor. Jump ball called.
Stay with Cotter.
Possession Warriors.
Time beginning to become a bit of a factor here for Cotter.
Well, maybe not. Looks like they're going to give the ball to Salem. Or maybe Salem was trying to pull a fast one.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened there. And Cotter does have possession, so Gray will inbound from the baseline.
I mean, they've got to give it a try, right?
Sure. Here's a three off the left side by Clausen. Too strong. Salem the rebound. Outlet to Walsh. She'll get it for Walling. She'll bring it ahead. Now to Sellers, who will cross the timeline. Swings it down low to Freeman, and bucket and the foul. Ball took a roll or two around the rim before it finally dropped.
I believe they're going to get Wooten on that foul. That's her fourth by my book. Scoreboard says that's correct.
Freeman at the line for the and one. Missed it. Rebound to Sanchez. Gray across with it. High on the wing. Needs some help. Better do something with it quick. Now finds Reed to Wooten. 3:45 to play. Wooten along the baseline. Dishes for Sanchez, who this time finds the range from 2 feet away.
Nice fake and up and under move there by Sanchez to get the two.
Here's Walling back the other way, going to the rim and drawing a foul from Reed, I believe. If so, that'll be her fourth.
Foul starting to mount up a little bit for Cotter as well. We've already had one foul out, and I believe they got a couple more on the floor that have 4 fouls.
That's what I show as well.
Wooten and Reed both have 4.
So Walling at the line to shoot 2 here for Salem. First one to make.
Walling's been money at the free throw line tonight, 5 of 5.
Makes them both. She has 8 points. It's 54-40. Salem's lead back to 14. Clausen, 3-ball off the left side, in and out. Rebound to Sellers. Ahead to Walsh in transition. She'll fire from 10 feet and miss. Rebound put back up and in.
Great hustle play by Sellers there to save it. Not only save the ball in, but throw it right to her teammate for an easy 2.
Yeah, Freeman got the basket. And here's Reed on the right wing for Cotter. Kick out. Straightaway 3 from out high. Won't go. Sellers fighting for the rebound. Sanchez out muscles her for it and gets the basket. Sanchez with 6. Ball stolen by Wooten as she'll go to the rim and get the layup. Now we've got a timeout.
That's by Cotter. I believe it's going to have to be a full. We'll confirm with the official here. It will be a full.
We'll be back in a moment.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Good look there at the Salem bench as they break the huddle after the timeout. 2:37 to play in the basketball game. Cotter won't go away, still giving themselves a fighting chance. They're down 12. Salem with the ball as we return to action. More pressure from the Warriors. And there's a loose ball, almost stolen, but they were able to retrieve it. Walling has it high on the wing. Over to Sellers, to Humphreys. Elbow jumper won't go. Battle for the rebound, and over the back foul, I believe, against Salem.
Looks like they're going to get Autumn Freeman there with the foul. I've got that as her second. That's only the 3rd team foul here in the second half by Salem.
That's pretty remarkable.
That's some clean defense.
Clausen with it out to Wooten. To Reed. To Gray on the right wing. Splits a double team, misses off the glass, and Sellers comes away with a rebound. Skip pass over to Walling. Ahead to Sellers at midcourt. Ball gets away from her and stolen by Sanchez with 1:43 left. Here's Wooten crossing. Finds Reed, baseline jump shot, got it. Reed with 6. And it's back to a 10-point game. Walsh with it. Another timeout taken by Salem.
I believe this will have to be a full. I believe he's out of 30s. Oh, 30-second. So we can just keep it here.
All right.
I think with if I'm Coach Faulkner right now, I'm telling my girls, look, there's a minute and a half left. We don't have to be in a hurry to score because we have a double-digit lead. And it seems like that this press by Cotter is forcing Salem to kind of push a little bit and maybe press a little too much and go a little too fast.
Well, and I think that may have been the message that I noticed as soon as the Salem players came to the bench right out of that timeout, the first one to get there was Walling, and she was getting an earful from Coach Faulkner.
Some up close and personal
exactly,
coaching.
And I think he was stressing to her in very emphatic terms probably what you were just saying. See some replays there, that nice baseline jump shot from Reed.
How about the second half play by Alexa Wooten from Cotter?
I mean, it's been remarkable. I mean, I barely even remember her presence on the floor in the first half, Marcus. And she has just been making it happen on both ends of the floor, but particularly on the offensive end for Cotter. But she's had some nice defensive plays also.
Absolutely.
Sellers with it, out of the timeout. 1:22 to play.
And now you see Salem come out, and they're going to spread the floor and run some clock.
Humphreys has it. She'll be fouled by Gray.
Yeah, we're going to line up for the double bonus.
So Humphreys at the line to shoot 2 for Salem with 1:13 left. Got the first one with ease.
You're to the point in the game where Cotter's going to have to start fouling to get the ball back, and if Salem continues to make free throws, that'll just about put a bow on this one.
They got both of those. It's 58-46. Greyhounds lead by a dozen with a little over a minute left. Clausen, 3-ball, too strong. Sellers with a defensive board. She's had a bunch of those in the second half. Gets it for Walling. Now to Sellers at midcourt as she crosses. Finds Walling at center circle. And they're going to make him chase him, and there's a reach-in foul.
Clausen, I believe.
Yeah, her first by my book.
Yeah, that's what I have as well.
So 51 seconds remain, sending Walling to the free throw line for the Greyhounds.
I believe Coach Faulkner got his point across because you saw all 5 players out, spreading as far across the floor as they could. We've got wholesale substitutions now for Cotter.
Among those new into the game, senior Casey McNair. Also
Emily Montgomery.
Jordan Francis, a junior. Second free throw by Walling. Got them both. That puts her in double figures with 10.
One final sub in. Let's see. That's Kristen McCullum. So it looks like McNair, Montgomery, McCullum, Francis, and Casey Beard.
Barbara Thomas is also in for Salem for the first time. She wears jersey number 35. Here's a shot in traffic off the right wing, no good. Salem with a rebound. Ahead to Freeman. She'll have an uncontested layup that she misses. Sellers ends up with it, gets it back for Freeman. She'll shoot and miss again, and Cotter comes away with a defensive board with 18 seconds left. 3 from the top of the key is a miss. Salem the rebound. Walling comes away with it. And now we have a stop and play, I believe, for more substitutions. Kyla Knight inbounding for Salem. Puts it in play for Thomas. Dribble across the timeline. 3 at the horn is a miss, and this one's in the books. Salem wins it as they survive the scare from Cotter. 60-46 will be your final.
Yeah, good battle by Cotter, but as we said earlier, they just couldn't seem to break through the momentum wall and get it swung over to their side. We're going to step aside and take a break, and we're going to tally some stats and come back and put a bow on this one and get ready for game 2.
Life doesn't always go as planned. So when a power surge affects your TV, or a breakfast mishap takes out your laptop, Guardware multi-device protection gives you peace of mind, knowing your devices will be repaired or replaced with just one call, and without breaking the bank. Protection you can trust. Guardware from Ritter. Enroll today to keep what matters most protected tomorrow.
No matter what kind of business you own or operate, you need to keep it connected. Ritter Communications delivers the fastest business internet speeds available at a price that won't slow you down. Ritter offers reliable 24-hour service with network monitoring, along with the scalable options your business needs to grow. And we do it all on our own fiber optic network. The choice is yours, and so is the savings. Connect to something better. Call or visit RitterBusiness.com today.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to RitterCommunications.com.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
Until you've seen how fast it really is, some people's reaction to Ritter's 100 megabit internet might be like, 100 mega, huh? Here's how we describe it. Mega beautiful, mega fast, mega blast, mega party, mega Ritter. There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. In a word, that means mega fun. If you're not getting your high-speed internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications, right by you.
High-speed internet for every grown-up, grandparent, kid, teen, and in between. Ritter's got it. Every JPEG, MPEG, and GIF for the working mom or the working stiff, loaded in a GIF. Whether you're a blogger, gamer, or pixel tamer, don't be a slow-speed blamer. Don't waste your time waiting to load that page. Get Ritter high-speed internet. It's all the rage.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. Only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
With so many great mega services available from Ritter Communications, it's hard to pick just one. Save a bundle with bundled services. Talk as much as you want, when you want, with unlimited long distance. Get the speed you need with up to 15, 30, 50, and even 100 megabits per second internet. Enjoy online bill pay and protect all your online data and devices with Tech Home and Guardware. With so many choices, options, and savings from Ritter, all you can say is, wow! Mega services, mega savings. That's Mega Ritter.
You work.
Randy Myers along with Marcus Carlton courtside as we welcome you back to Lepanto. Game 1 in the books in the girls' consolation round with Salem easing past Cotter. 60-46 your final as Salem lays claim to the third place trophy.
Yeah, a good hard-fought game in the second half when we didn't think we were going to have that by halftime. It was you could have almost called it academic at that point, but Cotter didn't give up, came back, had a big fight going for them in the third and fourth quarters, but just couldn't get over that hump, Randy.
And some post-game numbers as well for you.
Yeah, 42% from the field for Cotter, 47% for Salem. 4 out of 7. I think the difference right here comes in your free throws. 4 out of 7 for Cotter, 13 out of 15 for Salem. You make 13 out of 15 free throws, you're going to win a lot of games.
No doubt.
20 fouls to 8. That explains your difference in free throws. And turnovers, I think I missed a few here, but unofficially we've got Cotter with 8 and Salem with 6. So moving on to our players of the game, Alexa Wooten showed up in the second half, showed up and showed out. 12 points for her, and then on the other side of the ball, Quincy Humphreys for Salem, 17 points, including, I believe, 3 of 4 from three-point range. So she had quite the game as well. Yeah, 75% from three-point range. So nice game for the Salem Lady Greyhounds to walk away with third place, and they'll move on next week to the regionals in Mark Tree.
5 players from this game earning all tournament honors. From Cotter, our congratulations to Honey Gray and Alexa Wooten, and from Salem, all tournament honors for Kaylee Walling, Quincy Humphreys, and Madison Sellers. So as we said, both teams have already punched their ticket to the regionals, and they'll be in action next week in Mark Tree. That'll put a wrap on the broadcast for this one. We'll step aside for just a short time and be back with the third place game of the boys tournament between 2-seed Sloan Hendricks out of the west and 4-seed Buffalo Island out of the east after this.